show you. Wow.
Alright, so today we are actually getting started planting stuff. So we have our lovely garden plow, a Christmas present from my grandparents, that will create the row of potatoes for us, as Dad is modeling the little
Yeah, it's got two plows.
Two plows?
One that goes each direction, see? And by going each direction, then it plows out basically a trench that we can put the potatoes in.
It's pretty cool stuff.
And this is a Haas garden plow. There used to be garden plows probably 80 years ago. I think they were called Planet Juniors. And this guy, I think his last name is Haas, I'm not sure. But anyway, Haas Tools has basically mimicked that old garden plow. It's got a small wheel. There aren't very many others with small wheels. And so this is what we got.
All right.
So
we have 36-inch rows for our potato. Well, potatoes.
Yeah.
And there's our previously made rows. All right, Dad, go for it. That was some pretty large steps. I don't know if I could have...
Large steps.
Large steps. One small step for man, one giant leap for our potato garden. For those of you that don't know, in my younger years, I was an avid fan of NASA and all things related to outer space. What do you think, Dad? How does it work?
It works very well, actually. The garden is real loose because we tilled it, and it pushes pretty easy because of that. And I wish we could have planted earlier, but it's perfect today, so it's ready to be planted, even though if it's pretty late. I mean, this is the last day of April. It would have been nice to have had the potatoes in the ground the first day of April.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a chance. We had previous video of us tilling, but we just didn't have time that day to get them in the ground, so here we are.
Here we are. And Johnny is over there in the background. He was previously used to till the entire garden. Those horizontal rows you can see, and then the little garden plow we use to make the vertical rows. So now we will go get the potatoes, cut them up, and get them in the ground.
Well, we have a little bit of an adventure this year with our potatoes. We bought them a month ago, and they decided to grow even though they were totally covered up in the basement. So we are planting potatoes that are already growing.
These taters aren't tater babies, they're already tater tots.
Tater tots, huh?
Uh-huh. Hopefully they can keep their eyes on the prize. Sorry, I'll stop now.
So we don't know if this will work or not. This will be yet another test. So I guess by my way of thinking, this is a way to make up for planting your potatoes late. Just plant them such that they're already up by 3 or 4 inches when you first plant them. What do you think of that plan, Catriel?
Well, last year they had green things sticking out instead of white things, so I'm not sure how this plan's gonna work, but...
Really? I don't remember that.
Really? I thought they had little leaves. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
So
Alright guys, get ready for this. I've never done this before. You got any instruction, Dad?
No.
Alright. Success! This row is going to be for some of our fingerling potatoes. We have two varieties, one that's a really deep purple and one that has a red kind of white inside. So these are just kind of for fun.
Be real short rows then.
Short rows, and it only came with like 6 seed potatoes in the bag, so.
For something like $5 or $6.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but you know, it's dark purple potatoes. You gotta try it. So this is one of the purple seed potatoes. You can already tell the sprouts on the eyes are really nice and purple, so hopefully they will grow full-size potatoes that are just that color. Oh, that's pretty.
It's
That's
a mess,
beautiful.
is what it is.
How purple are our hands gonna be when
Quite.
we're done with this? It's pretty exciting. All right, our last set of little potatoes here is a red fingerling potato.
French fingerling potato.
They look kind of like hot dogs or corn dogs if you ask me, but hey, they're potatoes. They too have also got a head start on the growing experience. So we're hoping that they'll just sprout up. That one looks a little interesting. And we'll get back to you when we start planting.